Hello, a warm welcome from Glasgow Vet School. Over the next few minutes, I'll be talking to you about extramural studies, otherwise known as EMS. And you may well have known this as seeing practice or work experience. EMS is a requirement of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons to graduate, and furthermore, it's a school requirement to progress from year to year. EMS provides students with an unrivaled opportunity to gain real-life work experience that enhances your university-based studies. EMS enables students to gain practical experience in as many aspects of veterinary work as possible, including the handling of animals, to achieve proficiency in routine techniques such as restraining animals for procedures, taking bloods, suturing, and intubating. And it gives students first-hand experience, which will help you develop as veterinary professionals. How much EMS do you have to do? Well, this is governed by the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons, and you're required to complete 30 weeks in total between starting the programme in BVMS 1 and prior to graduation in BVMS 5. EMS is broken down into animal husbandry and clinical EMS. For animal husbandry, you're required to complete 10 weeks, and clinical EMS accounts for the other 20. Generally speaking, you can start clinical EMS once animal husbandry EMS has been completed. Here at Glasgow, we try to be as facilitating as possible. The RCVS do not stipulate any species requirements for the 10 weeks of animal husbandry EMS. However, we recommend that you do at least 1 week of small animals, such as dogs and cats, 1 week of equine, 1 week of dairy, and 1 week of lambing as a minimum. And ideally, you would do 2 weeks in each of these species. This leaves you with between 2 to 6 weeks to complete, and you can do more of the species discussed or include things such as working in a fish farm, beef farm, boarding kennels or catteries, in a lab, or even do a research project. So really, we're very flexible. If you've got something you want to do, please come and talk to us. You can start your animal husbandry EMS once you've completed and passed the handling and restraint quiz activity and attended animal handling and restraint practical classes in the relevant species. You have to demonstrate safe working practices when in the learning environment. There's a wealth of information on our EMS intranet pages, including aspects of both animal husbandry and clinical EMS. We tell you how to book a placement, the insurance requirements, all the health and safety information, vaccinations, and other frequently asked questions. Where can you see EMS? Well, we like to help you try and find your EMS placements as best we can here at the vet school. We do have our own EMS database on which there's both UK and international EMS placement providers. And we have about 5,000 providers listed, most of which have already got health and safety forms completed. You can use these databases and search for them by types of EMS that you wish to do, if it's animal husbandry, clinical, and species-specific requirements as well. So you can search for the database for equine or small animal practices, for instance. The RCVS also has a database for booking placements if you wish to use that. You also may have some local contacts close to where you live. We encourage you to talk to friends about recommended practices where they've gained a good experience, either in your year or other year groups. And of course, you all have your student advisors, and we are here to help you and advise you about EMS practices and what type of EMS will help you with your career aspirations and progression. The EMS team here gives advice and help to find placements, or if you're struggling at any point in time. There is a timeline for completion of animal husbandry EMS, and you should complete the 10 weeks by the end of April of your second year. What about clinical EMS? We do allow you to start some clinical EMS once you've completed your 10 weeks of animal husbandry EMS. Clearly, you'll get more out of your clinical EMS as time goes on and you've had more lectures and more practicals. Something that I would like to discuss with you is application of recognition prior experience. Some of you may have already completed a veterinary science degree or have extensive experience working in veterinary practices, as you may have been veterinary nurses or veterinary technicians. In some instances, you may be permitted an exemption for some of the animal husbandry EMS requirements. If you fulfil the requirements, an exemption of up to 5 weeks may be awarded. The application process for this takes place in your first term of vet school. That's a quick summary. I look forward to meeting you soon here at Glasgow Vet School and tell you all about other opportunities for EMS. Thank you.